to the What's in the Box episode this week for Food Connect. This week we have Monika and Daniel from Monika's Organics. So welcome to the show, Monika and Daniel.
Hi Mel.
And thank you very much for having us today.
Hey, it's a pleasure. So do you want to tell us a little bit about the produce that you brought in to show us today?
Yeah, well today I bring in the four main lines that Food Connect buy, which are beetroots, spinach, leeks and spring onions. And they're all grown certified organically on our farm in Golden Grove.
Yep. Do you want to tell us a little bit about how you got involved in organic farming?
Yeah, sure, Mel. Originally we were farming, applying the chemicals. I wasn't very happy with that, so we decided to grow organically. So that's no chemicals whatsoever, no herbicides, fungicides and insecticides and so forth, pesticides. And I find that that's a lot healthier to eat the vegetables because we're not eating the chemicals on the vegetables. It's also better for the environment, for the soil activity, the micro activity in the soils. We've got worms now and we've got frogs. So I look at that and I'm feeling very satisfied about what we do and how we grow our vegetables and know that we're growing a good product for people to eat and they don't have to worry about what's on their vegetables.
Yeah, well that's really interesting. It's good to hear. And the frogs and the worms, they're a really good biological indicator for how healthy the environment is. So Daniel, do you want to tell us how you like dealing with Food Connect?
Yeah, it's great dealing with Food Connect because their produce that they buy for us, we always pack, like we get the orders on over the weekend and we'll harvest Tuesday and deliver to them Tuesday afternoon and then they'll fill their orders in their box on like a Wednesday. So the produce that you're getting is practically not even 24 hours old that you're receiving.
So literally this was still growing 24 hours ago, so I just picked this box up just this afternoon, so wow, that's amazing. So you wouldn't get that freshness anywhere else.
That's right.
So this week we're going to be preparing this lovely Tasmanian Atlantic salmon dish with a chia seed and lime crust, and we're going to be serving that with a modern turn on a coleslaw. So we're going to be using up this lovely red cabbage here. We've got some nice cucumbers and we're going to be using these nashi pears.
This all looks yummy.
Yeah, so I'll get you guys to give me a hand today if that's okay.
Yeah, I'd love to. You might be able to teach me how to cook.
Alright, so we've got these lovely chia seeds here. So these chia seeds, they're a very good food that's good for vegetarians. It's got a lot of calcium, omega-3s and a lot of folate. So we're just going to add some lime to that for a bit of flavour. So what I might get you to do is just zest some of that lime rind into that there. So we've got some fat-free French dressing that we're going to use as the basis for the coleslaw. So I'm just going to add some of that to the gorgonzola cheese. Now, if I can get you to whisk that for me, that'd be great. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this cabbage and I'm going to use this peeler and to peel off very thin slivers. So we're just going to take this cucumber and just cut it into halves. And we're going to just make some nice little thin slivers, and we're going to leave the centre of the cucumbers out because they will make your coleslaw a little bit too juicy. So now we've got these really nice nashi pears. So what we're going to do is we're just going to cut those in half, and these are really nice and crisp. So we cut the cores out, and you can either do this with a knife or again with a peeler. Just do some really fine slivers. Like that. So we've got our cabbage, our nashi pears and our cucumber in here. And we're going to add our dressing of the gorgonzola and the French dressing here. Just going to give it a bit of a stir through. We've got this really yummy Tasmanian salmon fillet, and I'm just going to cut that into halves. So I've taken the bones out, so it's nice and bone free, and we've also taken the skin off. Now I've got the lime and chia here. So what we're going to do is we're going to push the skin side down onto that like so. And we're just going to let it sit there, and the moisture from the fish is going to let the chia seed form a crust on the outside. I'm just going to add some of this olive oil to this pan here. I'm being quite generous with the olive oil today to protect that chia seed. You can see here we've got the crust on the bottom of the salmon, which is the lime and the chia. And so we're just going to lay that in the pan. Now I've got this on quite a low heat. Salmon's quite a delicate fish and it's quite a nice served medium rare, so we're just going to cook that really slowly in that oil. And cooking the oil at a lower temperature as well actually protects it from forming trans fats, which is really important. So olive oil is of course a much healthier oil than some of the other alternatives. So I've got my lovely coleslaw here. We're just going to make a nice bed here on the plate. There's plenty of that beautiful nashi pear in there. So I'm actually going to leave the top of the salmon just that little bit rare, so I'm just going to wait until I can see that heat just creeping up just towards the top and just leaving that little tiny bit, that really lovely pinky orange colour at the top. You can see it's formed this like really beautiful chia seed crust and that lime's gone caramelised and really yummy. So we're just going to put that over here on top of our slaw, like so. And then just got a couple of little slices of this cheese. So we've got more of that fresh, beautiful nashi pear. So just going to come up with a quick recipe to use up some of this watermelon that we've got this week. So I'm going to make a watermelon and ginger beer cocktail. So I've got our alcoholic ginger beer, or you can use the non-alcoholic version. And I'm just going to take this watermelon, blend it with some ice, and put it in a glass. We're going to add some ice chips to our watermelon juice. Got a nice ginger beer here, so we're just going to add that. So here we've got our ginger beer and watermelon cocktail. That's really good. Cheers.